Hello Heavy Metal Maidens and Masters, I'm Heavy Metal Momma and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, as requested, I am showing you my entire handbag collection. That's quite a lot of handbags. You asked for it, you're getting it. But before we get to that, remember to like this video, comment down below to discuss anything that comes up in the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel, and thank you to everybody that already does. Hit that notification bell so that you can find out whenever I upload, and welcome. So, my handbag collection. When I did my bedroom tour, you guys asked for lots of different videos, but one of the ones that kept popping up was my handbag collection. I had to empty the whole cupboard. There's just a sea of bags. So, we're going to get on with it. I did, when I first started my channel, this was the first video I ever filmed, was actually my handbag collection. And then when I went back over it very critically, I realised it was crap. So I decided to get rid of it. As it turned out, a lot of the handbags are no longer available, and so I felt that it was a bit of a pointless video. And I thought it would be better to focus on one or two items, give a proper in-depth review rather than just, here's some stuff, here's some stuff. But that's what you're getting today, because if I do an in-depth review of all of these bags, we will be here for a month. So I will tell you when I have done reviews already of these bags, and I will link them up there and down below. And if I haven't done a video on it and it is a currently available bag and you would like me to review it, comment down below and I will get on that. So let's get on with it. It's going to be a bit of a random order, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So first thing I'm going to do is the really big bags. I have quite a few. Let's just dive in there. So this is the Sourpuss Cupcake changing bag. I, funnily enough, bought this when my daughter was born. I wanted a changing bag that wasn't ghastly. I do have a non-alternative brand changing bag, but that lives upstairs in the kids' room under their bed. It's like they're going to granny's house bag, and it's kind of half prepped. So it's not really my bag anymore. Plus it's falling to bits and it's not in the least bit alternative. It's just a black bag with some white spots that I got off eBay that did the job until I found this. And I loved this. I absolutely loved this. When I got this, I was very much going through like a turquoise and purple phase. I had lots of things that were turquoise and purple. I had lots of the purple Creepsville 666, like skeleton dresses and that kind of thing. So my vibe was definitely turquoise and purple. At that time, was I doing red hair? Yeah, I did go through a phase where I had one side red, one side purple. But yeah, my clothing colours were definitely, yeah, turquoise and purple and pinks. So this really fitted with the aesthetic that I was very much enjoying at the time. It's a very nice bag. I don't know if they make this particular one anymore, but they definitely do changing bags, and they are almost identical design. So it's got a front pocket with a bit of Velcro. We've got inside like netty pockets, and it comes with a changing mat. I mean, that's how you can tell it's definitely a changing bag, because it definitely comes with a changing mat. I have changed both my children on that many a time. It's got a bottle pocket on the side, you know, this nice strap which fitted very nicely over the pram. I thoroughly enjoyed this bag. I felt a bit more like me after I'd had my kids, because a lot of maternity stuff and post-baby stuff is so generically meh. They seem to think that you've had a baby, therefore you will enjoy everything that's Cath Kidston ever, whereas that couldn't be further from the truth. So yeah, I was really chuffed to get something that was a bit, you know, awesome. So I really enjoyed this bag, very, very pleased with this bag. This is my little skull print, I call it like a weekender bag, overnighter bag. This is from Dorothy Perkins, of all places. It's got little silver skulls on, big bag, a little pocket in the inside, little pocket on the outside. It's, I would say, if you wanted a really big handbag, this is great. So sometimes we would go to the cinema and we'd go to Nando's first. We would buy takeaway from Nando's, put it in this bag, waltz into the cinema, comme ça, and then sit there and eat our full Nando's takeaway dinner in the cinema. Me and Heavy Metal Hubby know how to do it in style. But yeah, this I generally though used as like a single night overnighter bag, because you know the amount of makeup that I have, you need something this big for a single night. I have another one that is bigger, but yeah, I really like this bag. I think this has done quite a few festivals as well. This poor bag has seen some stuff. But yeah, lovely little bag, and a big surprise from Dorothy Perkins with all these lovely little silver skulls on, so had to be bought. This is my backpack. This backpack is my baby. I love this. It's a Killstar backpack. I can't remember what it's called, but I will link the video where I do a much more in-depth review of that up there and down in the description. This bag has done me very well. It's very sturdy. It's a decent size. I really, really enjoy this bag and all the studs and whatnot. It's been great with the kids. It's got lots of pockets, brilliant for holiday. You know, it's exactly what I was looking for in a backpack. You know, can't really say much more than that. Go watch the video if you want to see a much more in-depth review of the exact backpack and its, you know, pockets and whatnot. So the next bag, this is a giant overnight bag. This is one of my many Iron Fist bags. Iron Fist are going to pop up a lot. Obviously Iron Fist are now gone, out of business, done. But I did love Iron Fist. It hasn't fared so well because obviously the straps are vegan leather. They have very much started to fall apart, but you know, that's what you get for, you know, it wasn't even, I don't think this is even vegan leather, it's just sort of, I think it's patent plastic. I did think I could probably take this to a cobbler and get some new handles put on. I don't think that would be a particularly difficult job. This is a brilliant overnighter, as you can see, big fat bottom. It's got these really cool eyeballs on it. I love their eyeballs. I used to love all the eyeball stuff. They had loads of eyeball shoes as well. When I show you my Iron Fist shoe collection, you'll see what I've got in the way of different Iron Fist shoes like this. Little side pocket, pocket inside, you know, the usual mobile phone thing. This one, again, has done quite a few festivals. I think it's been to a couple of Glastonburys and a couple of London Edges as well, I think. It's really big overnighter. This does 2 or 3 nights. This is the one that I always took before my Killstar carry case came. I'm not even going to bother bringing that down and showing you. It's a giant coffin suitcase. Again, if you want to watch that video, link up there and down below. I mean, that's a great bag. That, well, I wouldn't really call that a bag. That's a suitcase, you know. But this is a really good bag. I mean, it's absolutely massive on the bottom. So it fits loads of stuff. The only thing is it doesn't have a long strap, which is a shame because I think it would have made it much more versatile if it did. And because these are cheap, they did used to hurt my hands a bit. But, you know, for an overnight bag, I used to get loads of comments. You'd go into a posh hotel and everybody would be like, oh, I know my mum hated it. Absolutely hates it. She hates most of my bags. She's not into my sense of style, my mother. So what can you say, though? Hey. Okay, we're going to get into some other bags now. I think what we're going to do first is some of my more fabric bags. Okay. This bag is the oldest bag that I own. Very much the oldest bag that I own. This bag is 21 years old. I bought this bag when I was 16 from the army surplus store, the ex-government surplus store. And you know how everybody used to Tipp-Ex all over them, those black Hessian bags. I mean, this was black when I bought it. I mean, you know, no, not me. I cross-stitched all over mine. So this is my plastic fork queen bag that I used to take to college. I stitched all my favourite bands on. There's Soulfly, there's Slipknot, there's, what have we got here? We've got Tool and Cold Chamber. As you can see, like, I started Ministry and then gave up. I'd obviously got sick of it then. We've got Korn on here, there's Jack Off Jill, you know, there's, yeah. I love this bag. This bag did 2 years of college. And look, you can see how many times I've had to sew the straps back on as well on the inside where it just kept falling to bits. I mean, I can't believe that this Greenpeace pin, again, this Greenpeace pin's got to be 18 years old. I think it's actually just rusted onto the bag. That's why it hasn't fallen off. But oh, this bag has seen some stuff and been some places. But oh, that was so cool. Everybody else's was like all Tipp-Exy, but I wasn't arty like that. So this was what I used to do on the bus. My college was about a 15-20 minute drive, but if you went on the bus, it took an hour and 10 minutes. So I would sit on the bus and cross-stitch band names onto my bag. So I think it's starting to get a picture of the kind of teenager that I was. But yeah, so this was my plastic fork queen bag because I was the plastic fork queen. I had so many plastic forks. Even though nutcase here, right? But no, I love that bag. That bag I am never getting rid of. That is memories. Okay, so the next bag, this is my bigger bag. This is by Band. We like a Band bag here. I had quite a few other Band handbags, but they just paid and had to go in the bin, which is a shame because, you know, it would have been nice to show you them now because I've had quite a few of them. But this one survived. This bag is a fantastic bag. I got this, I think I got this a little bit before the children were born, but it was absolutely brilliant when I was mum because it's got the long cross-bodied strap. It's a big bag, you can get a lot in it. It's got a zip on the top so you don't have to worry about things going missing. It glows in the dark. Glows in the dark, I mean, glow in the dark skeleton, hell yeah. This, actually, the handles have held up surprisingly well. I mean, the covering's coming off a little bit. Look, you can just see these little, oh yeah, there's a bit there. Yeah, but it's now stuck to me. But it's fared very well. It's got my little white blood cell keyring on it. I forgot about you. You're so cute. This bag is machine washable. So when my kids were about, I think my son was about 18 months old, 2 years old, and my daughter was about 5, maybe a little bit older, we went on holiday to Lanzarote with my parents, as we do, and we had decided that there's a zoo there that they have a Western night. And it's awful. It's absolutely awful, but the children love it. But the kids get to take part in call it a lasso show. They get to ride on a pony. They love it. And Devi had been a bit funny for a couple of days, and we got there and he was being a bit grumpy. He's quite a happy little chappy, so we were like, it's a bit weird he's being a bit grumpy. He'd not long been swimming, so he'd been doing a lot of swimming in the pool. We later found out that he'd probably drunk his own body weight in pool water, which is probably what caused what ensued. So I was wearing a Hell Bunny dress. I had my really cool Hell Bunny dress. It's black with white bats all over it. I was like, I look like a flipping superstar. Love this dress. I'd saved this dress. And I was going to take another bag. I will show you the other bag that I was going to take in a moment. Thank God, because that bag is velvet. So I decided instead that no, let's be practical mum. They're probably going to go, I don't want to wear my cardigan. I don't want to wear my hairband, you know, that kind of thing. And give them to me. So I decided to take this bag instead. Because the kids went up, got their food, and we're sitting on a table. It's not a table of just us and our family. They put you, it's like canteen style. So they put you on a table with you, and I think we had an older couple on the end, and then like two 19-year-olds in front of us, who they were lovely. We were chatting away to them, you know, really, really sweet. So there's 8 of us on this table, but 4 strangers. I'm sat next to Devi, who's in the corner, and then Heavy Mutt Hubby and Taryn. And Devi takes one bite of his chicken nugget and projectile vomits everywhere. And the poor couple sat opposite him were just like, because I don't think they had much experience of children at all, let alone children projectile vomiting everywhere. So, but in doing so, he sort of projectile vomited forward and then looked at me and then therefore projectile vomited all over me. So, all down my dress, all in my dress. So, luckily, the kids, because they knew that we were going to go to Rancho, Texas before we went, had both decided they wanted to dress as Woody and Jessie from Toy Story. So they were both in their, you know, dressing up costumes over the top of their normal clothes. So, I whisked Devin off to the toilet, peel off his dressing up costume, sent him back to Daddy. He now feels fine that he's puked up everywhere. I am in the toilet, firstly getting the puke out of his costume and then trying to scrape all the sick off of me. And I picked up my bag to get my purse out and realised that the whole bag was just full of vomit. So, luckily, one of the ladies is actually run by an English family, and one of them had been alerted to what had happened, and so she'd come over with a t-shirt for me to wear if I needed it, and a little tote bag for me to, which the kids still use now for their swimming gear, for me to put the contents of my handbag in. Thank God I'd taken this bag, because I basically scraped all the vomit out, transferred all my stuff into this tote bag that they gave me, got back to the apartment afterwards, put this and my dress and Devin's costume straight in the washing machine, and it came out the next day and you would not have known that anything had happened. You know, if I'd have taken any other handbag, it would have been ruined. And luckily, because I took this, it was fine. So thank God for a machine washable handbag. This handbag has done me well. I love this handbag. I don't use it as much anymore. It's brilliant at a festival because you can put it cross-bodied. Like I said, you can wash it. So if it gets really wet or whatever, you can wash it. You don't have to worry about ruining it or whatever. Yeah, this bag has done me well. And because I love this bag so much, but it is quite a big bag, I decided that I wanted a littler bag. And I saw this online. I can't remember where. I think I saw somebody with it on Instagram or something. I cannot remember where I initially saw it. But then I realised that Angel Clothing stocked it. So this bag is by Longtime Gothic. It's very similar in that it's made of the same canvasy stuff. It's got the same sort of long strap on it. But it's smaller, so you can just fit a mobile phone in the front pocket, but you really have to wedge it in for it to work. And it's got a little pocket inside, because I got sick and tired of when we were on holiday or at a festival taking that bag and then everybody going, oh, my sun cream and drink and top doesn't fit in my bag, can I put it in yours? So I'd end up with everybody's crap. So I decided if I had this bag I could go, no, it doesn't fit. So I actually got a Heavy Metal hubby his own one, so he's got one that's got like a sort of a phoenix on the front of it, so he can have one as well, so that we've both got like a little bag. So you can get like some sun cream, pair of sunglasses, your phone, your wallet, that's about it really, which is great on holiday or at a festival. This fits the festival size bag that you're allowed, because you know now they're quite strict on the size of bag that you're allowed in the arena. I'm not sure, I think that's Riri Phillips on the front. I'm not sure, but I really like it. You know, it's a great little bag for on holiday. It's got lots of little pockets on the side and little pen pockets. I think Longtime is a German brand because you can buy them direct from Longtime Gothic. And you go on the site and it's all in German and you have to get it to translate it to English. But I got this from Angel Clothing because Angel Clothing is in Portsmouth. So I just headed in there and bought it off the shelf. But obviously you can order it to deliver. But I think I literally bought this like 2 days before we went on holiday because I was like, no, I want a smaller bag. This has done me really well. Really pleased with this. Again, this is machine washable. So I've got, when the sun cream has leaked inside it, I've got this all off. It's, you know, fantastic little bag. Love it. Okay, some other weird bags. We have got, so this was given to me for, I think, I want to say like my 25th birthday, something like that. If you didn't know from the My Bedroom Tour video, I love Hello Kitty. I have Hello Kitty in one of my tattoos even. I really love Hello Kitty. And they got me this because she's so cute. She's got my little green mummy on it. She's got all these little kitty charms on that I used to collect out of those weird little vending machines that dispense the balls. She's got my little strawberry kitty teddy on. This is a great little kooky bag. I used to be a lot more into my like 50s style dresses, and I had some that were like red and white and black themed, so this was brilliant. I've got the Iron Fist, I think they're called the Dorothy shoes. They're red and sparkly and they have a black and white stripy heel, and I used to wear this and those and like a black collectif dress with a little red belt with, you know, if you want to see my retro fashion that I have, if you would like a video on me showing you like my retro collection, it's not something I particularly wear anymore, but I've kept everything because there's nothing wrong with it. It's good for things like weddings and stuff like that. Some of the stuff works at work, some of it's too dressy for work, but I've kept everything. If you would like me to do a video where I show you all my, well not all of my, it will be there all week, but some of my retro looks, let me know down in the comments below and I will do that. It's not something that I do particularly now, but certainly when we go to Revival I definitely dabble in it. So, you know, let me know and I'll show you, you know, my retro side. But yeah, this one definitely comes out for the little things like that. But I haven't used this in a long time and my daughter keeps trying to pinch it off me, which I have resisted, but I suspect at some point she will win and get it. But yeah, really, really cute. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, right, okay. This is a good old Topshop bag. This bag, God, I've had this years and years and years, like at least 10 years. This is a good old-fashioned leather bag. It's proper leather, so it's aged beautifully, nice, pewtery hooks. You know, this is one of those goth, but it's not actually a goth bag, you know, but it's really goth. I love it. It's a great bag. This is good for like job interviews and stuff like that because it's not overtly gothic if you're trying to look kind of normal. It's a great bag. It's you know, it's really comfortable. It's got a nice shoulder strap. The leather has worn beautifully. I think this was about 40 quid from Topshop like 15 years ago or something like that. But, you know, it's gorgeous. It's proper wash leather, really nice zip. You know, the usual little bag, little pockets inside. Definitely not going to get rid of this because it kind of reminds me of a few Vixen bags that you get that have got like this. They've just got like that knuckle duster there, or they've got like a row of studs here. It's a great bag, you know. My mum really likes that one. So, she doesn't like many of them, she likes that one. Okay, more Iron Fist. So this is the Iron Fist Night Stalker bag. I love this bag. It's got bat wings, it's got like a patent handle, it's velvet. My friend Kate bought me this, little red Kate. Love you, Kate. Miss you, Kate. This is great. She bought me this for my birthday. It's got like a see-through, can you just see my hand? No. It has a see-through window here. Can you see me? Can you see me? Hello. It means you can just kind of make out shapes of what's in the bag, but it lets in enough light that you can see what's in the bag. So when you're going, where's my wallet? Where's my phone? You can actually find it, which I thought was brilliant. And I like the, you know me, I like a load of different textures. The juxtaposition of the textures of the smooth and shiny with the soft and the way that this one, the light is absorbed and this reflects the light. You know me, I like a load of different textures. It's got the Iron Fist logo as the interior. I mean, it's a bit grubby, but I don't wash this, not with it being velvet, but yeah, the lining's got a bit grubby because this it has been loved. Very, very loved. This is a great bag. It's got detachable shoulder strap as well, you know, with the old clippy clips, which we like. This is a thoroughly good bag. I love this bag, but obviously with Iron Fist going under, not available anymore. But yeah, that is the Night Stalker handbag. So let's move on to my clutches. And this is the Night Stalker clutch. This is the bag that I was going to take instead of the band skeleton bag, because can you imagine if he'd puked all over this? That would have been it, straight in the bin. This is velvet with like a patent bat on the front. I am desperately still trying to find the Night Stalker heels. I desperately want the velvet heels with the patent bat wings on the side. I have got an eBay search saved all the time. I want those shoes, but you can't get them. I've managed to find them a couple of times. They will come up in my size, but they're in America and the postage is actually more than the shoes. So it's not really worth it. If you know anybody that is selling a nearly new or a new pair of the black Night Stalker heels in a size UK 5, hit me up because I want those shoes. They are beautiful. They are perfect. They will go with everything. Love, love, love them. Love, love them. Okay, so yeah, this is a nice little tote. I mean, you can't get a wallet in it. You can basically get phone, some money. What do you need for a good night out with the girls though? You need your phone, some money. That's about it really, you know, maybe your cash card. But yeah, this is a great little clutch bag. Love, love, love this one. These are two Topshop clutch bags. So I went through a phase where I kind of went a bit not goth. I was still quite alternative, but I was dabbling with mainstream fashion. I used to buy a magazine called Happy that was like a high-end, well, it wasn't high-end, it was more high-end, a fashion magazine, and it talked about a lot of the different trends and Diane von Furstenberg and print and that kind of thing. And, you know, I know my fashion stuff. I've done, you know, a lot of research, you know, even mainstream fashion. And I went through quite a phase of being kind of obsessed with Topshop. And Topshop brought out these, and I was in a very monochrome phase. I used to have a dress that had like a 20s style white drop waist. It was black with a Peter Pan, white Peter Pan collar, white little drop waist and a little flower on the waist. It was a beautiful dress, beautiful dress. And I used to love wearing one of these with it. I went through everything. I still was very, you know, black and white, or maybe black and red, but I was much more mainstream fashion when I was doing it. I had a lot of like white foofy shirts and then a black mini skirt with black heels and fishnets, you know. I was still kept true to my alternative self. I just, you know, was buying some more high streety goods. But yeah, I loved these bags. I think I bought this one first and then was like on the lookout for this one. But these are both real leather. They're beautiful bags. I'm not going to get rid of these because they're beautiful quality and they're great. Again, little clutch bags, with it, you know, on a strap. They're both real leather. They've got the usual pocket inside, you know. They're really good for, especially for weddings and things like that, you know, like this one. I think I took this one to my sister's wedding because she made me wear this ghastly, like, sage green dress. Oh, I hated it. And like sort of off-white shoes. Oh God, it was so ghastly. And so this bag worked very well with that, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, these are great little tote bags. It's not like they take up a lot of room anyway, so what does it matter? But yeah, I love these. Nice and soft as well. They're really, really good quality leather. This bag, oh my God, this bag is so old. I think I got this from Primark. Yeah, I think the label's fallen out. I'm almost certain this is from Primark. This is a faux snakeskin little shoulder bag thing. Oh my, this bag is screwed. I mean, look at it. All the stuff's coming off. It's knackered. It's absolutely knackered. But I think it was like a £5 from H&M. And you know what? If you need a black animal printy type bag, this is great. You know, does the job. It doesn't take up much space, so you know, at some point I might go, nah, it's too knackered. We'll get rid of it. But for the moment, I'm quite happy to keep it. I don't think I've worn it out for 10 years, but you know, there's always that one cosplay outfit that you go, damn, why did I throw that away last month? Which I have done every single time I've had a big clear out. So yeah, love, love, love that little snakeskin clutch. Okay, so the next bag that we're going to go on to is, well, is this I don't really know what you would describe this as. I would say this is like a crossbody slash hip bag. This is by Restyle. It's got like a bat wing here. It's faux leather. It's not the best quality faux leather. It's quite plastic feeling and it doesn't shape very well. It has a multitude of pockets though. It's, you know, quite a lot of pockets considering it's just a little crossbody bag. This is good for a gig, really good for a gig. Now I thought I would include this in the bags because this you can actually just take all those straps off, like, because there's like 3 straps on it. You can see, look, 1, 2, 3. So you can just take all the other straps off and use this as just a crossbody bag sort of thing, which I have done at a gig before because I just wanted a little crossbody bag. Or you can actually wrap it around your waist twice, attach it to your leg and wear it as a belt bag. Now, I have a whole other collection of belt bags, which I wasn't going to include in these because they literally hold a lipstick and your phone, and some of them don't even hold your phone, you know, but they're quite handy for like festivals and gigs like that. And to be honest, a lot of the time it's just that you need, like I've got a lot of jumpsuits where you need a belt bag just to give it some focus sort of thing, because otherwise you do just look like you're wearing a giant leotard, you know. So, but this I would say is definitely a bag. It has, you know, weight to it. It's a nice little bag. I really like the wing. It's got like 5 pockets in it, so you know it's got quite a lot of storage space in it. I was quite impressed with this. The poor woman, when she searched me when I went to see Heart of a Coward, was like, Jesus Christ woman, how many pockets has this bag got? I'm quite pleased with this. I actually bought this off of Mel from Gothic Hats at one of the Gothic markets that I used to go to in Portsmouth. I don't think she sells stuff like this anymore, but I think she dabbled in it for a little bit. And yeah, I purchased this off her, so thank you very much, Mel. She does me good, does Mel. Right, what have we got left? Most of the rest is Killstar. You've all been waiting for the Killstar, haven't you? So, let's start with the smallest first. So this is the People to Kill bag. I love this bag. It's a good bag. If you want to watch the entire review that I did of this, that was my first ever YouTube video. So yeah, go watch it. If you would like me to do a new video, I mean, to be honest, the points still stand. It's just my delivery could be better. But yeah, I love this bag. It's a great bag. If you can get hold of it, you know, I would definitely recommend it, other than the zip is what I mentioned in the video. But you know, this bag does me very well. This is really good for something like London Edge, where you need some stuff but not tons of stuff, and you don't want a bag that's getting in the way. I don't use it so much anymore because, you know, I'm a bit of a bag lady and I like to have a load of crap in my pockets, so you know, don't use it as much, but it's still a great bag. So this next bag is the Killstar, I don't know what it's called, I'll put it up there, I can't remember what it's called. I should have written it down, but I can't remember what it's called. this is a great little bag. This is annoyingly not quite big enough for my Killstar wallet, but you know, that's why this lives in here, that the lovely Sophie from XO Umbra made for me. Love you, Sophie. This is a nice little evening bag. It's velvet on the front, faux leather on the back. Again, if you want to see the video where I look at this one, up there, down in the description. It's a nice little cross-bodied bag. You know, it goes with a lot of outfits. It's got a decent weight to it. Sometimes I use this if I'm just, I know it's a bit over the top, but if I'm just going to on the school run and I just want to put my phone and my keys and a few other bits and bobs in there, and I know then I'm popping to the shop, I'll just take this rather than a big handbag, because you know, this is easier to run in. Or a couple of times we've gone on like a walk, especially at the moment with what's going on, you know, you go on a walk and I'm like, well, I want my phone and my keys and my outfit doesn't have pockets, so I'll take this with me. But yeah, it's a lovely little handbag. It's a very nice evening bag. You know, I wear this quite a lot for when I go out with my mum friends and we all get drunk, which is so rare, and yeah, desperately in need of a revisit, but yeah, wait till we're all unimprisoned. But there you are. Right, this one. This is the Morai bag. I might be wrong. I can never remember their blinking names. You've seen my video on this before. If you haven't seen the video, you know the drill, up there and down below. I love this bag. This is still in use. This weighs a flipping ton because it's got all my crap in it. You can watch my what's in my handbag video, which is what's in this. Yeah, this is a great bag. I really, really love this bag. Love, 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 love this bag. This is the Killstar Webutant bag, which is my sort of, I switch between these two bags at the moment. But yeah, at the moment it is that bag, and yeah, I love this Webutant bag as well. Done me very well. Again, you can watch the review on that one. It's a great bag. And the final bag, the final countdown. This is the Killstar Kylie Kills handbag. I love this bag. This is the first Killstar bag that I ever bought. It's done me very well. It has its pros and cons. Your wallet tends to fall to the bottom and then never ever appear again because of the shape of it, where it's this sort of pentagram shape. It tends to, you know, smallest things tend to end up on top, the lightest things on top, the biggest thing ends up at the bottom, which is invariably your wallet. So it's not the most practical, but there will always be a place in my heart for this bag because it was the first Killstar bag I ever bought. Love this bag, love this bag. Yeah, so I almost left without the most important bag of all. I almost completely forgot. How could I forget? Walter. We love Walter. Walter is my Killstar skull bag. Again, he appears in a video. I think I've linked it multiple times. Completely impractical, completely awesome. I love Walter. Walter, as you saw in my bedroom tour, has pride of place on my windowsill, which is why I forgot him, because I was just emptied the bag, the bag cupboard, and forgot about dearest Walter. But he is one of my most prized possessions. I love him. He is, like I said, completely impractical, but brilliant for putting on the end of a table in a restaurant and scaring everybody in there. So, yes. Had to mention Walter, which is why I made the children go and get him and I filmed this bit. So we had to give him a welcome. So now, back to the end. All of that is my bag collection. I suspect it will get bigger. I do like a handbag. You know me, fashion addict here. So if you enjoyed that, if you have any of these bags, if you want to discuss anything about the bags, if you want me to do a retro looks video, any of the things that I've mentioned in this video, please comment down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it, please. It really helps the channel when you like. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Again, it really helps the channel if you subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you can find out whenever I upload. And remember, people, stay heavy.